In a world obsessed with success, something strange happens. The kind, the honest, the selfless often finish last, while the cutthroats rise like kings. You see it in politics, in business, even in everyday life. The people who push boundaries, even moral ones, often get ahead. Not because they're better, but because they're willing to do things that others won't. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Morality doesn't always win. In fact, it's often treated like a handicap in the race for power. Mr. Happy does not make any AI-generated content. Friedrich Nietzsche saw this clearly. He didn't sugarcoat it. He told us what most are afraid to admit. Society rewards strength, not virtue. He introduced us to two types of morality. Master morality, which is built on power, confidence, and self-definition. It's for those who shape the world to their will. And slave morality, born from weakness and resentment. It glorifies humility and obedience, not because they're noble, but because they're safe. Think about that. The morality most of us are taught to be good, quiet, patient, might not be morality at all. It might just be a survival strategy for the powerless. That's the controversial part. Nietzsche wasn't just analyzing ethics, he was pulling the curtain back on how values are manufactured. When you feel guilty for wanting more, when you're told to stay humble, to shrink, to play nice, is that morality speaking? Or is it the voice of a system trying to keep you small? This doesn't mean you shouldn't be cruel, but it does mean that you should wake up. Because the world doesn't run on fairness. It runs on action, on force, on clarity. And those who hesitate, those waiting to be rewarded for being good, are often left behind. But Nietzsche didn't worship cruelty. He didn't tell us to become tyrants. He offered something far more powerful, the Übermensch, the Overman. A power who transcends outdated values, who doesn't follow morality blindly, but who creates their own. A new kind of leader, not fueled by resentment, but by strength, creativity, and self-mastery. Is that the real path? In a world that rewards manipulation, you don't have to become a monster, but you do need to stop playing like a pawn. Power isn't evil, ambition isn't toxic, and morality without strength is just permission to be stepped on. The lesson: kindness is powerful, but only when it's backed by clarity and courage. Stop waiting for fairness. Learn how the game works. Then decide how you want to play it. Don't just survive the world, redefine it.